Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. I might be a little on the louder end, actually. There we go. Testing, 1, 2, 3. That should more or less do it. God, you have no idea how jank and dodgy this setup actually looks. You have no idea. At least from the outside. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to, like, do a proper paint job, all things considered. But all we're doing is priming and then spraying some silver for the most part. I am not bothered to do detail work today, at least not on stream. Okay. Let's see here. I'll just turn up the music a little bit. Because all you guys are probably hearing for most of this stream is probably just ring music. Because that is somehow very convenient in this particular case. Okay. That's working. That is not indeed working. Why is no water going through? Too tight? Nope. Either too tight or too loose. Hang on. Do I need to do a live airbrush disassembly? Hang on then. Okay, yeah, it's not grabbing the needle properly. Okay, yeah, needle's jammed. Hang on a second here. Oh yeah, that needle is completely jammed in there. How will this affect the trout population? Good question. One that I do not have the answer to. Okay, yeah, that explains a thing or two. There we go. I'm gonna need to clean off a good chunk of gunk. You have an alcohol wipe over there? Or anywhere? Alright. Yep, thank you. Don't mind that these say lens cleaning wipes. They are good enough. Microfiber cloth plus a bit of isopropyl will more or less just clean out a needle anyway. Well, this one might be a bit more stubborn than I'd like. That's just the outside, should be fine. Alright. Anyhow, if you're here expecting Lobcorp, you can expect Lobcorp in maybe an hour or two instead. We'll see how long it takes for me to prime all this stuff up. Yeah, make sure the trigger goes back in. Yeah, if it would like to go back in. This is like the most annoying part of disassembly. Okay, that's fine. Needle just needs to go past, and there we go. Need to put the bloody spring in there too. Hang on. Spring goes back in first. Okay, that's it. Okay, why am I unable to push down? I slot you in the wrong spot. Slotted the trigger in the wrong spot. Hand reveal, bruh. Hardly. If you recall, the Hanafuda video, the very first video, already had a hand reveal. This is me just trying to figure out how to not be an idiot and get this airbrush working again. Okay, that should work. I thought I already had it ready before the start of stream, unfortunately not. But that's what happens when you use an airbrush, I guess. It is also what happens when I still forget to put the bloody spring in, so hang on. Nope, it's in there. Okay. And this back unit should be... There we go. Now it's working. Screw the back on, screw the front on. Get some water running through. And we should be in business. SMH should have been Tyranids. I have some Tyranids lying around, but they're like the starter pack Tyranids, so I'm not bothered to run them. Okay, that should be good. Alright, this is the good stuff. Vallejo Black Primer. Use this stuff if you want good coverage with an airbrush, is what I can say. There we go. First thing we're getting sorted today is a Canoptech Reanimator. Bloody terrible kit to get your hands on. Anyhow. We are just priming, so this should be quite straightforward. And yeah, say hi saying it should have been Tyranids. Of course you'd want Tyranids as well. Get yourself some Tyranids, say hi, then I'll teach you how to paint. If not, Aki can teach you how to paint. Aki can paint reasonably well. But at least he's gotten better over the days, years at this point. We get 40k, invest in AC6 model kits. The thing with the AC6 ones is they're all 30-minute mission kits. And while 30-minute missions aren't too bad by any stretch, you do very much have to buy quite a lot of kits to get your custom AC. Mine in particular is pretty nasty to get because it's all the heavy parts. All the heavy parts of a bipedal is the thing. So that's going to be like super annoying to get, considering that's split across like the Melander and some of the other late game Oculus stuff. Alright, I think that looks pretty good in terms of priming. Yeah, it looks pretty solid. Let's get a little bit more. I can't be asked doing a Xenophil for most of these. Most of the time, it won't show up on the metallics anyway. But yeah, I prime, I put the thing on top. Once it dries up, I apply the silver. More or less how this is gonna go. Here is another Necron Royal Court unit. This is the Plasmancer. Also needlessly difficult to get one's hands on. It came out in the Indomitus starter set and then pretty much never again and became a made-to-order one. Unfortunately, this is the best offensive Cryptek because it provides critical hits on a 5-up. Considering that Immortals do sustained hits on their Tesla weapons, you get a stupid amount of extra firepower by including one of these guys in an Immortal section. But yeah, individual guys like this should be a much quicker job. Yep. Oh, do let me know if you can hear the compressor in the back, by the way. Or if you can only hear the compressor whenever I'm talking. Going by the levels, it should only show up when I'm talking, but you never know. Here is another very annoying Royal Court unit. This is the Sculptech Lord. Only comes in the Royal Court set. A lot of people tried to, how does one put it? A lot of people tried to scam me out of this one, pretty much. Saying that, oh, it only comes in the Royal Court kit. Oh, you can only find it on eBay for 150 bucks. Mate, fuck off. I'm not paying 150 for a single model. Instead, I lucked out and a guy in my local area was selling the entire Royal Court plus extras at a very discounted price. So here we are. That's a Chainsaw Zimmerman for long rockets. Oh, geez. Nightfall, Steel Haze, Milk Tube. Yeah, that's quite a bit that you'd need to pick up. If they ever released it as 3D printable files or whatnot, and you could have just customed your own AC that way, that would have been a fair bit cooler, but individual ACs they'll need to sell, and then you'll need to be able to just print each, or you'll need to be able to custom each one to your own liking. The funny thing, though, is because they're on a 30-minute missions base, this does mean that anything that is high grade can indeed be compatible, which is pretty disgusting. Means you get access to a lot of cool Gundam weapons and accessories with your ACs as well. Okay, that's most of the Royal Court sorted. Most, not all of it. Here is a random Necron Lord. Now, Originally, this model would have the Necron Lord's scythe, or not scythe, but blade, so it'd just be pointed upwards. Because this one was an extra one, I decided to just cut it and put it sideways so I get a scythe one instead. Barbatos with chainsaw is funny. Yeah, it would be, it would be. Maybe one day I'll paint one of the gunpla on my shelf. Maybe one day. Though they've gathered a fair bit of dust, and the more dust on something, the more horrifying it is to handle. Like this Necron Overlord, which seems to have been sitting in someone's garage for like half a century. So there's dust all over him that I need to blow away every now and then. What gunpla I got? I've got quite a lot on the shelf. The standout piece is probably the Barbatos, GM Sniper 2, Sazabi. Those are probably the most standout ones. So we've got 2 Crypto Thralls here. Not much to note with these guys. They're kind of just okay. Meaty additions to make a unit a bit tougher than it already is. Extra wounds, essentially. Past there, I've got a Dynamis sitting around. Let's see, there's a Zaku 2 up there as well. Those are all MGs at least. In terms of HGs, I think I've got half the Witch from Mercury range sitting around. Mostly because the Witch from Mercury range was actually quite good. I'm still getting some out of this, but I think I need to increase the pressure a bit. Hang on. Don't mind the boom arm. Yeah, I need to up the pressure a little. Iron-Blooded Orphans, which from Mercury had some damn good designs, yeah. The one that I'm kind of sad on missing out is the, let's see, Guisun, I think? Was it the Guisun? Don't remember. Whichever the one had the full city. Full city and rebakes. That's the one I missed out on, unfortunately. Yeah, the pressure feels a little low. Either a little low or something's jammed up in there somewhere. 1 second here. Clean the nozzle out, and let's see if that helps a bit. Okay, that helped out dramatically. There we go. We're back in action now. Alright, let's see. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, that'll do. That's a second Crypto Thrall. Holy shit, hand reveal. Buddy, do I have to keep repeating this? Look at the very first video that I did Project Moon related on this video, on this channel. It already had me dealing cards for the Hanafuda. But yep, here is some of Necron's dodgier and newer stuff. Well, not the newest these days, but yes. Funny Scorpec destroyers. Yeah, I'll wait for the compressor to come back, but yeah. This is by far, far away from the first time I've revealed my hands on even this channel, mate. Okay. Got some fresh primer into the well. I hate that every time I open that now it just spills primer on my hand. On my fingers. I'll need to clean that up before we get to Lobcorp later. Kim Ji-hoon, give us PM minis, please. If we ever got PM minis, what would we even want, though, is the thing. Like, would we want fixers? Would we want the sinners? What would it be? Because if it's just the sinners, then that's kind of a cop-out, I'd reckon. Because just individual characters are always kind of eh. Whereas if you can get an entire, not even an army, but at least like a squad together, that's a bit more cool. That and, well, I suppose PM designs are a little bit complicated to be doing on miniatures, though at the same time, well, here I am painting 40k, so not much one can say to that, I guess. If it can be achieved in 40k, it can probably be achieved in any other thingamabob. Thinners, fixers, abnos, factions, Lobcorp. Why Zaf? Why Lobcorp specifically? Lobcorp, I feel, has... The concept is cool, but the outfit's kind of boring. It's just military, dude. Okay, while the pressure is building back up, I am going to clean out this nozzle again. Because bloody hell, it keeps gumming up. If I had some flow improver, I'd use it, but no flow improver, sadly. Flow improver is for some reason always bloody sold out in Australia. Never get my hands on this stuff. Someone out there is just sipping flow improver on a daily basis, I swear. There we go. That's nicer. That's a lot nicer now. Oh, pressure's a bit inconsistent. Hang on. It's hard to say. Using an airbrush is a weird gravity trick where essentially it's just pumping compressed air, and then when you pull back on this trigger, since this is a two-stage, this is releasing air, this is releasing what's in the well. And in this particular case, what's in the well is just black primer. Because of how small the nozzle is, it then pretty much just vaporizes, aerolizes, and you can now just spray things around. It's a cool little trick. Not sure necessarily how to replicate it in any other circumstance, but yes. Very cool little trick just to get paint onto things. Let's see, the middle. Middle would be very painful to paint. Do you want to paint individual tattoos? I don't think I'd want to paint individual tattoos. Let's see. I think it's better off to... Yeah, light bar's better off facing that way. Hang on a sec, let me position my tracking. Move in a little bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. You guys probably aren't getting the particularly satisfying airbrush spray ASMR, I guess. You're probably just hearing ring music. Okay, nozzle's gunked up again. Bloody hell. Need some flow improver or maybe some thinner or something in there. Yeah, it keeps gunking up on the tip. Very annoying. Very annoying, but I don't have the stuff I need to solve it, and normally it's an annoyance I can live with. I'm going through harder forms for the pistol legendary. Oh, geez. Say hi? No, don't do that. Don't do that. The Heart of Thorns ones are particularly painful. However, since you can't get them anywhere else, yeah. Because you can't buy the marketplace, I don't think. So, yeah, good luck, Chief. Good luck. If you want to do it, I'll pick out a legendary from Heart of Thorns as well, and we can just go run the areas together. Just ping me after the stream. In like, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours? Something like that. It looks so cool. Was it the one you posted in chat the other day or yesterday? Because if that's the one, then yeah, it's pretty damn cool. I could use with a second pistol legendary. So then again, I could use with any other legendary, maybe a dagger legendary. See what the Heart of Thorns dagger is. Hang on a second here. See if you can complete your assignment in time. Yeah, focus on your assignment first. Legendaries aren't going anywhere, say hi. They're always around. Their reminder, Guild Wars is like that one game without FOMO, or where FOMO just isn't the issue. It's not like, say, Destiny, where suddenly a exotic may go completely missing for like 2 whole seasons. Guild Wars free soon. It feels like it's on the horizon. I doubt it, though. At least, I don't think they'll completely abandon Guild Wars 2. They'll likely keep Guild Wars 2 running at the same time as doing Guild Wars 3. Like how they're concurrently doing Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 currently. Okay, the last part of the Destroyer Squad is this funny little thing called a Plasma Sight. Always want one of these things so you have a one-turn fuck it, delete it button. Oh, okay. Why is it coming out like that? Yeah, it's coming out real spotty now. Okay. Why is it spitting out? I think I should just empty this one and then, yeah. Yeah, empty this one and repos it. Just want a new good MMO without GCDs. And Guild Wars is that MMO without GCDs. The problem is, without GCDs, you then have a DPS difference of 10 times. The best Guild Wars players and the worst Guild Wars players have 10 times the difference in DPS, which is its own kind of horror. So if you're willing to have a game where pugs can potentially be super problematic, then yeah, there's Guild Wars for you. Okay, yeah, something's fucking with the needle somewhere. I'm gonna need to unjam. So I can clean the front section. That might be on the inside of this little nozzle here instead, which is a bit more of a nightmare to handle. Let me move my boom arm back so you can see again. There we go. Okay, yeah, for some reason, my needle might be bent, so I might need to buy a new one in the future, but can live with it for now. Notice how weirdly cinematic this whole thing looks. Kind of, yeah. Yes, look at all those vapors. Okay, it is kind of doing a weird thing of spitting things out, though. Okay, so if it gets too wet, then... Hang on, then. Can you smell the pain vapors? Bruh. Yeah. Didn't think I'd run into this many complications with my airbrush, but here we are. Just have to live with some of the splotchier effects on some of these. Okay, no, that one's foul. What the hell is going on? Okay, for those that can't really see what's happening, I'll demonstrate it over here. So normally you're meant to get a pretty clear, pretty clean kind of thing. What's essentially happening is you see those big dark spots that keep happening? That's not good. That's like really dog shit. So something's going wrong with my airbrush currently. Could just hand paint them. Hand painting would be terrible. But yeah, I can't tell if the pressure is too high or... Try reducing the pressure first and see if that helps. Yeah, I've cleaned it out. That's the thing. Let's try reducing the pressure first. Okay, reducing the pressure does not solve the issue. If anything, it's kind of worse even. Something's spitting. Might need to do a full clean reset. Because yeah, the annoying thing with using an airbrush is once you pick it up, you can't really put it down unless you got a mount. I do not have a mount. Hang on. The issue may have mysteriously just solved itself. I don't get it. Sometimes it just... I don't get it, man. I'll double check once the compressor fully repressurizes, and then we can go from there. Just blame Games Workshop, that's always true. Problem is, I'd be blaming SparMax in this case rather than Games Workshop. It's pretty inconsistent. It's mostly solved, but sometimes it'll just go fuck you, I guess. Might be like some air bubbles or something somewhere. The consistency's kind of fucked. Yeah, it's mostly okay now. It's mostly okay. But yes, welcome to the stream. It is just, literally Eco troubleshoots his own bloody airbrush. It's mostly fine now, but we're back to low pressure, so... Gotta do it a little closer up. But yeah, say hello to the pretty much auto-include in most armies, because there's too many of them for Necrons. Little scarabs. Every time you buy a Necron Warriors box, at least 3 of these come on the sprue. So there's quite a few of them to go around. It's like, if you play Tau, for example, Tau end up with a shit ton of drones. For whatever reason, that just keep coming in boxes, and you always have too many drones. I would know. I have too many drones lying around as we speak. So I'm half considering selling off my tower army because I just haven't pulled it out for a test spin in a while. I'll see how they end up in the new edition before considering selling them off. They are also some of my nicer paint jobs. Maybe I should just set up a microphone up here and a microphone over here and do the full painting ASMR experience at some point. That'd be funny. What? Next stream should be a TTRPG stream if we're doing figure painting. The thing is, most TTRPGs I run these days are all online instead of in person. And then in person I don't really run props either, for the most part. I leave that to the more dedicated fellas out there that want to do that kind of stuff. But if it's a TTRPG stream, I can probably squeeze in one at some point. It's just I'll need to find the players willing to be on live stream, basically. Loki, stream the Delve playtest. Good, good. And nozzle's getting blocked again. Nozzle's getting blocked, pressure's too low. Always the same bloody thing with an airbrush. Unfortunately, I have 10 Necron warriors left in that basket over there to paint, so this is gonna take a bit. Alright, hang on. Let me up the pressure a little. If we can avoid the spitting, then that'd be great. Okay, even with the higher pressure, something in there is jammed. Need to go figure that out then. Yeah, it's probably the front nozzle. Hang on a sec, this is going to look a little grisly if you can see it, but I think the camera gives you enough of a discretionary angle that you do not need to see just how much gunk is built up in the front nozzle. Oh yeah, that's quite a bit. Okay, hang on. Gonna need to open up a new wipe. And jam it through. Probably need to get a cotton tip in a bit. Oh yeah, that is jammed. That is full on jammed. Bug your buddy to set up more cane. A nice TTRPG that's nice and simple and nice. Fair. For me, most of the TTRPGs I run these days are complicated, but that's of my own doing because it is of my own brewing. Alright, hang on a sec. Gonna move this mic out of the way. And that knocked the whole camera out of the way. Don't worry about I'll handle. Don't mind. Don't mind the producer on the sides helping with the setup. Firing all of my. Broken Custos. I don't know what you're on about. Ah. There. About there was where the angle was. Okay, I think we're in business. Grab a handful of these Necrons. Yes, there's just a bunch of Necron warriors now spewed around. Just a second here while I try not to kill you guys over there. Because yes, the camera's over there somewhere, roughly. Okay, don't spit on me, don't spit on me. The pressure went away just as I got it. Got way sunged. Perhaps, yes, perhaps. Okay, should be okay now. Just clean the nozzle again, just in case. Alright, pressure's back. Nozzle should be cleaned. Okay. Please just cooperate with me, Primer. Please. There's only 10 of these Necron warriors to go. Oh god, we're getting next to nothing out of this thing. What the? Still ring theme in the back? What do you think the Intervallo trailer? Fifth ring ID waiting room? Might be, yeah. If it is, then yeah, we'll get the very far smoother rotation for the 2 new ring IDs. Wait, how the fuck do you just immediately jam after I've cleaned you out? We are just priming. I could just go shotgun it. Okay, never mind. The shotgun approach isn't even working. It's like jammed internally somewhere. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, something's coming out now. Enough stuff is coming out now. There we go. That's nicer. We're back in business. Need to wait for that to repressurize. Bloody up. Yeah, I may need to dismantle it and Re-put it back together again. Bloody hell. But yeah, compressor's working a bit overtime. Thought this would be a lot smoother, a lot easier to do, but Airbrush decided to not cooperate. Weirdly, if I aggressively pull back, it does it. I don't know why. That should not be the case. Because the whole appeal of using a two-stage trigger is to be able to fine motor control it. I see some of it's gunking up and getting more residue-y in there. Need to keep it moving. Really need a drop or two of flow improver, and this would like solve it. I see. I see. Yes, do not mind a third hand randomly appearing out of nowhere. Okay, because I'm definitely not losing pressure anywhere, but something's like gunking up in between here. And that part's a lot harder to clean out. This man. Yeah. Why thee this man?
Of course.
And I dismantled it before the stream. And yet... Okay, yeah, this just needs like a full clean, I reckon. Hang on then. Might need to just run some thinner through there. Okay. Time for some quick disassembly. And hopefully not accidentally killing the camera. Again. Okay, let's see. With all that stuff out of the way, I should be able to get in there. Or really get in there. Clean that out. Australian man tortured by his own paint gun. More at 9. Yeah. Yep. Why are you still jammed? That I will never know. Alright. Get a little thinner in there. See if we can clean out the rest first before we try again. Bring in main nozzle components. Exclamation mark gamble. There is no gamba here. Rather, I put my cards away for the time being. Okay, that's much more like it. Yep. Command doesn't work here. The command has never worked. I've never set up such a command. Okay. Let's go. Three warriors done. Half this stream so far has literally been me trying to figure out what the fuck has gone wrong with my airbrush. But now that it's gotten a full clean, I think we're good. Oh, Chad is more dead than your father? Bruh. Have some bloody tact, mate. Give it some CPR then. Defib the chat. Okay, pressure needs to restore, so let's just wipe out the front of the nozzle anyway. Yep. There we go. Can I just be done with priming black already? Please? Ah. Think it jammed up again? You know what, let's try the more simple solution. Toss a bit of bloody prime, or toss a bloody bit of thinner in there. Okay, I don't get it. Why does it keep jamming up like this? Yeah, something's been gunking up and I can't figure out why. Either that or it's just not releasing enough. Yeah, something's not releasing enough. Yeah, this is supposed to grip the needle. This thing here. Grips the needle, pulls it back, and that's what releases. Interesting. Okay. It's apparently so blocked up that it is actually just reversing on itself. Why is it doing that? Okay, now that's working. Why is this thing just doing everything possible to screw me over right now? Now the moment I put the cap back on, it stops functioning. Why? "66 minutes of this man doing less priming and more fixing." Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's so jammed up that it's reversing the flow. Yeah, it seems stuff has gotten like entirely in the wrong place. Oh, that's pretty awful. Hang on, I'm gonna go grab some stuff to properly clean this. Okay, because clearly something's gotten stuck where it shouldn't get stuck, therefore the entire system is failing. Need to figure out why that's just backflowing. Alright, let's clean out this needle. Should solve most of the issue. At least get this thing cleaned. Little bit of isopropyl in there. There we go. Blowing that through should fix it. Trigger in. Trigger's in. Backing in. Bring other backing. Bloody, did I put the trigger in the wrong side? There we go. Yeah, that's one. Okay, that's two. Component number 3. 4. 5. Aerating, yep. Aerosol is sorted. Why is it the moment I put this lid on that it starts jamming? Are you the cause? You are probably. Yep. All of that disassembly, all of that cleaning just to come back to this bloody single piece on the nozzle. And that's what it comes down to. Airbrushes are great, but airbrushes are also some of the worst things you'll ever work with. Every bloody YouTuber out there talking about painting minis are like, get an airbrush, it'll level up your game. Yes, it does level up your game. It also levels up the amount of trouble you go through just for some bloody mini. Getting a good paint job. It is not a guaranteed solution to all of your problems. Get a needle. Not perfect yet. We're almost there. Okay, that should finally be fucking sorted. We have airflow. The problem has been solved. Ah. We just prime these last 3 Necrons, get some bloody silver on them, then we can swap over to Lobcorp. Okay, you're basically perfect. You're sorted too, and last guy being bloody primed. And it's fucking over. Don't have to do a primer again today. It is now time for everyone's favorite paintbrush licking color. That is going to be silver. Hang on a sec while I move a couple of models around. Gonna flick on this light switch. These guys are getting moved up top. Now let's get some silver. Yep, airbrush silver. Vallejo brand airbrush silver. This is the good stuff, like the actual good stuff. You can actually just throw it straight in. Sprays real good. Yep. Okay, so for reference, you see these scarabs. Maybe not be able to see them really because the lighting's a little funky, but yeah. Scarabs, they are just primed. It's actually so nice how they come out and just pop out like that already. Done. Or basically done. Just need to do some of the detail work on those and they'd be already game ready. Blow away some cat fur. There we go. More silvered up scarabs. Ready to go. Last one. Bam. Silvered up scarabs. We can do the same for, say, the Reanimator. Necron Reanimator. Whole thing just covered in silver to start before we do all the other detail painting. Bam. Reanimator's done. At least for now. Grab the Scorpec Lord. Basically done. Solved. Grab a Plasmancer. Done. Solved. Necron Overlord. Done. Silvered. Just really quick after the priming. All these Scorpec destroyers. Yep, silvered up. Done. Scorpec. Done. Final Scorpec. Done. Really is the moment we get to the easier steps. It just goes by really quickly. But all of that problems of just setting up the bloody airbrush to not kill itself. Yep, crypto for all. These ones don't need that much detail work, honestly. But this guy is almost done. I just need to color the eye. Maybe a couple of... Maybe add a wash and then highlight. Done. Realistic bacon. Throw some Nuln Oil on it. Maybe some Agrek Surf Shade instead. Who knows? Plasmite. Pretty much done. Here's the funny thing, that was everything but the Necron Warriors, already sorted. Now the only things left are the guys I just primed. And since they're pretty much, at this point, touch dry, I can get straight into it. Left up there. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we just go... That is a Necron completely covered. Honestly, with these guys, which are more of a horde, it is a little better to just keep it simple. I probably won't mess with their color scheme too much, all things considered. They will get some bases and detailing and whatnot, but shouldn't need too much to work with, really. And because this is just airbrushing, it is a nice thin layer. Bit more silver shaken up. Just go at it. That's one. Two. That's free. Cool. Five. And last boy. And done. Now, realistically speaking, if my airbrush did not act up for about an hour, we'd have been done an hour ago. Just saying. If my airbrush wasn't in a very temperamental mood today, I'd have been done an hour ago. That's just how much faster an airbrush speeds things up. Instead, we were stuck here listening to the Rings main theme for like an hour and a half. If any of you were insane to stick by for that, well, you have some unusual taste there. Do not mind the sound of airbrush emptying itself out. Alright. Give me like 5 minutes to clean up and we'll be back with some Lobcorp. Suffering after more suffering. Also, I should probably grab something to snack on real quick.
Okay, guys. Okay. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? He put his headphone. Just. Oh, there they are. Okay. Know where they are now. Okay. So for those who don't know, I'm the girlfriend that occasionally pops up as like a producer. Boyfriend has asked a few things of me. Well, first of all, is the sound of the game too loud, or are all of you okay? Yes, I can see the levels in OBS, but still. Because they're a bit loud for me, so I'm gonna probably lower the audio. Sounds like the game is good? Okay, okay. So, yeah. For people who don't know, I'm the girlfriend. I'm also the rigger of this model. And because Eco needs to actually make her dinner, well, season it at least, he's asked me to play a single round of Lobcorp using his account, using this situation. I've only played, like, the beginning of Lobcorp. So, basically said, let the chaos run. Is what he's basically saying. So, I don't know what he was thinking, but I guess we have to do it this way. So, begin management. Wait, I just realized. How much of... Okay. Okay. How do I move everything? Huh? Okay, quick stay already. Let's... Alrighty. Yeah. That doesn't sound right in, like, in a non-Australian accent. It feels off. Okay, I see now. It's the arrow keys? Okay. Well, wait, that's a... Okay, WASD works, okay. He said it. Okay, I just need to understand what is even going on with today. Okay, so we have just... Yeah. We also have the Alpheth. Aleph. Wait, no. Okay, that's so high. Okay, I see the top now. Dragon. Just to see. Like, not just the, Aki. That's Aki. Okay. Okay, Kaya makes sense. Erwin. Do not work with the censored, especially when there is a timer. I know there's a timer, but I'm pausing also because I don't know his rooms. I don't know the rooms that are going on. So I just don't know what he is at in terms of rooms, because I'm only used to like 1? What, like 3? So... One rule of the Lobcorp don't be attached to the employees. They will die. Yes, I know this. The issue is I don't remember. Okay, there's Punishing Bird. There's the lazy facing the wall. I recognize Punishing Bird. We have like, yeah, I recognize Punishing Bird. He's the one that's currently in my laundry my laundry basket. He's in my basket of some sort. Forsaken Murder, Luminous Bracelet, Open Can of Welchers. Huh? See. I'm guessing that's the drink? Don't touch me. Is that? Okay. Okay. Is my singing machine present? What does that mean? Apparently there's no singing machine in this facility. Crumbling armor. Okay. Okay. Okay, for reference for everyone, I haven't played too much of Lobcorp in particular. I've taken a lot of references from specifically Ruina and Limbus when it comes to work I've done for the Limbus community. Like, not Limbus community, the Project Moon community. But overall, am I the biggest dedicated fan? No? I have to listen to this guy record and talk about the concepts of every single Limbus character 24/7. Not 24/7, but like three days a week, yes. So believe me, I've heard a lot, but Ego's voice can sometimes be like at a very specific register, so I sometimes can't hear him against like a kettle. But yes, backwards clock. Fragments of the Universe, The Silent Orchestra, Old Faith and Promise. Okay, I think that's the end of that side. Okay, there's... How many are there? Yes, I know. Nameless Fetus, Your Bold, Flesh Idol. Is one of these a call out in some way? To like someone out there? I guess so. Dimension Refraction Variant. Yeah, I recognize it in Limbus. Old Faith and Promise. Okay. Wait, the Silent Orchestra is... Yeah, okay, Silent Orchestra is here. Singing Machine isn't. Eco loves to spin roulette, I see. I guess... I mean, from what I know, from what he's done, most of this has been created on stream, if I remember correctly. Okay, so this is community quest selection. Okay. The Silent Orchestra is awesome. Okay, I'll do a favor. I'll send someone to work from this. What are the names here? Okay, select work. Aleph. Do we know much about him? I need to remember how to like check. Insight. It has been a very long... Don't touch me, it's also my favorite. Okay. I'm not gonna do that. But I will do Silent Orchestra at least. What is called the Rabbit Team? Okay, I see now. Oh, quick on name. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Do we know much about him already? He's a okay, we do know enough about Silent Orchestra, so I will, I'll send attachment for that one. Attachment level 5, so I'll send Stem Cells 643 over. For that one. Eh? Did I mess it up? Okay, fine. I'll cancel the work. Did I mess it up? Okay. So what I understand is instinct work, insight work, attachment work, and repression work was very low. Okay, wait. You need normal work results. Okay. So work results. Okay. Wait, silent orchestra only. Wait, inside.
Overloading you.
Okay, are you saving me?
Because
Okay.
you almost doomed my facility. There are many buttons in this facility that if you press them, things will go immediately wrong. And the more horrifying one, which I'm surprised you didn't trigger, is Express Train to Hell. So this thing here. So this one, it counts up every 30 seconds, and after about 2 minutes, a train will careen through the entire facility, killing everyone in its path. Specifically, as long as you do not take a ticket. So the fact that you paused is just, yes.
Okay. Okay, listen. I swear I'm not trying to kill your entire facility. And
As for the silent orchestra, so you see how all of these said very low, common, etc.?
yes.
The silent orchestra specifically needs you to get a normal work result. So you need to get 13 to 18 successes out of it. If you get a good work results, the counter lowers. If you get a bad work results, the counter lowers. What happens when the counter lowers? Murder. You almost doomed the whole facility. As for the don't touch me, the moment you press don't touch me, things go horribly wrong the first time you touch it. It goes even worse the second time, and it crashes your game by like the third or fourth time.
Why does this exist?
Yes. As for the funny one over there that says you're bold, that just turns everyone in that department bold.
So are some of these just fun little ones over actually dangerous?
Yes.
I see.
Yes, some of them are fun little ones. Others are extremely dangerous. I specifically need, individual Aleph Abnos suppressed. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's fucking great. I had to think for a sec. Where's the game's music? Oh, there's the game. Oh, geez, that is loud.
I already lowered it.
Yes, but I slightly pumped it back up.
Why did you do that?
Okay, we're gonna retry the day, first of all, because I need a setup for Gebera's quest. Is Dia still alive? I think so. Should be. We are not suppressing silent. You never know. Yeah, Dia's right here. Dia's alive. Okay. So we need to suppress 3 Aleph. We have Mountain of Smiling Bodies, which should be very possible. We have Censored, which I haven't tried to suppress before, but I mean, it shouldn't be that bad, right? Actually, no, I have tried to suppress before and it went horribly, horribly wrong. So, yeah. Guess who unlocked World vs. World? Oh, God, Zaf. Oh, God. Give it about 2, maybe 3 hours. I'll run you through the basics of World vs. World. As for nothing there, I don't know how hard this thing actually fights back, realistically speaking. So I guess we're about to go find out. Because I think we can fight nothing there. I am sorry, random agents who is being hired to act as fodder for nothing there. I am sorry. Let's see. Hard? Well, we're about to find out. Taking the appearance of the dead Nicole disappeared from its containment unit. Must quickly find and kill nothing there's disguised appearance. Okay. So it'll be either Piper or Mason, and they'll both be twin-tailed looking as. First off, though, we need someone to look after the express train. And we need one of you to die horribly. Several of you to die horribly, if anything. What I pray is that not a ton of clerks die and Mountain of Smiling Bodies doesn't trigger. If that triggers, that's like worst case scenario. Piper has died, okay. Oh, it just breaches like that, okay. Right, if it only breaches like that, then that's fine. We can just send in the rabbits. Third guideline, an easier way to take it out. Third guideline's an easier way to take it out. Oh, so yeah. If it was killed in the containment unit, suddenly it changed into... Huh. Justice lower than 4, instantly... Come on, boys, you can pull this off. Right, oh no, you two are stuck in here. I think that's a reset regardless. Sleepy's dead. They're all dead. Oh. Half the rabbits are ready to die. Mountain death is likely, blah, blah, blah. 80% are gone for good. They're all dead. Amazing. Well, we've seen how horribly wrong things can go. Send my guy Adam, trust in me. I don't know, buddy. There's a train coming. It's already killed someone, so this is a reset anyway, but yeah. Did it just... Okay. Sure. But how bad are we talking? If we try to fight this thing. There was someone here with magic bullets, so pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that stuff. I don't know. I don't think that's happening, Chief. Anna's smiling bodies in final form, we are fucked. Yeah, that's... You think you could take nothing there? Trust me. Bruh, buddy. Buddy. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. Suppressing 3 different ailifts sounds like a disaster. Want to try the other method? Go on, Cullen Murphy. What is the other method? Because here's the funny thing. We have We have the shelter, and we have the painting. So logically, we can make a guy not die. I don't know if it makes them completely invincible to all the bullshit that would go on, but we can prevent a guy from dying. Well. Here's the better question. Can they all just kill each other? And we can solve the problem that way. Well, yeah, the other method is just to do as the thing says. Get someone to fail it, and then, yeah. It is recommended that employees lower fortitude than 4 not be sent there. We just need someone fortitude 4. Very unfortunate name to have these days, Morty. Can I put Subway Surfers in the corner of the screen? No. Please no. Okay, how poorly can this go? I need one guy to go there and turn into them. So we are looking for someone with purple hair when they eventually escape. Oh, wait. There's a clean breach. Wait, how do you make it not go on? Was killed by nothing there. Suddenly, nothing there changed into blah, blah, blah. Same instance occurred when... Yeah. Can I put... Well, it needs to survive till the work completes. What, so I can't just... Yeah. Wait, but if the work completes, doesn't that just mean they would just leave? Let's see. Got any moderately worthless red armor? Okay, I see. Hang on. We'll see if supporting the rabbits helps out this time. Morty has died, yeah. No shit, Morty has died. Can we even put barriers on these guys? No, we can't, so... Okay. 2 dead rabbits already. Can we heal these guys? They don't even take heal bullets, really. It's 1 sniper bullet, yeah, and you just need to kill the... You just need to kill it. Do as much damage as you can, rabbits. Oh, you guys are fucked. You guys are dead. Oh yeah, you guys did not stand a chance there. Sweet Jesus, you did not stand a chance. So you guessed correct, it's an instant kill, yes. I forgot about the train. The train did not kill anybody, we're good. Come on, rabbits. You did not have this. You almost had this, but you did not have this in the end. Okay, so this thing does One very unlucky agent. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How can we finish you off? Can we even finish you off in your second form? I don't know if we can. Aki and Dragon might be the best bet. And I'm gonna have to spam bullets up their ass. Maybe say hi as well. Is it resistant to white? Unspecified, unspecified, unspecified. That's annoying. Main issue, nothing there's the health regen. Yeah. I forget if there's like ego gear that can help prevent the health regen or not, but... Immune. Nice. Dragon, you are actually useless in this particular scenario. Kura, you also do red. You are completely useless. Crab does white damage. Okay. And Dragon could just sit there and tank because their armor is good enough. Dragon's dead? What? Just the random siphoning attack does so much damage, I guess. A dragon being dead is a bit unfortunate. There's a tell for the sniper attack? Okay. How terrifying the sniper rifle mode is because you only get 10 seconds to try and snipe. I see. Okay. So dragon being dead is kind of okay. They will kill me for saying that that is okay, but it is kind of okay in this case. Because we can indeed replace dragon's gear. You're telling, all I can say, Zaf, nothing is as bad as what I've done to Sleepy over here. You wish to be a nugget so you can take nothing there in a fist fight? Let's see, if you want, just join up the Discord and then you should be able to send your nugget customization in the Lobcorp chat and make you on the next day. For now though, I am sorry, Dragon. You'll be deceased for now. Even if you know how to deal with nothing there, it's only marginally less brutal, yeah. But it is okay. We can rebuild. %, we can rebuild. I am sorry, Dragon. I'm not sure you had any specifically unique reckless foolishness and pleasure. Okay, yeah. Your ego gifts weren't too unique, so you are indeed replaceable. I am sorry to say, Dragon. We do the quest, we will get the slow bullet. Yes. Yes, indeed. Mountain of smiling bodies. Blah, blah, blah. When wounded employee, leaf off lowered. When the work result was bad, it decreased. When 10 employees died inside of the facility, it will lower. However, deaths caused by execution bullets were not recognized, while Mountain of Smiling Bodies was escaping, blah, blah, blah. There are sensitive reactions to corpses. If Mountain of Smiling Bodies suppression could not be completed on the previous level, you must be very careful to prevent any death inside the section where it is located. After other entities spawned from Mountain of Smiling Body's main body while escaping, reducing its HP to 0 did not fully suppress it, will only be quelled by attacking the main body after continuously reducing its HP and defeating other spawned entities. Okay. And otherwise you do black damage. Okay, who here is resistant to black damage? I guess it's Bahamut. Good luck, Bahamut. Find the wows more annoying than the Aelifs most of the time, as Aelifs tend to be kind of chill. Yeah. And realistically speaking, we just need to finish this day. Yeah, realistically speaking, finishing this day is our only goal. If we can somehow suppress Mountain of Smiling Bodies as well today, I guess we'll give it a shot. But I'm not willing to lose more than just Dragon for the most part. Or at least not lose anyone who has irreplaceable ego gear. Replaceable ego gear is a different story. Because there are a couple we have here and there with replaceable ego gear. But there's also quite a few that can't be replaced, so to speak. But yeah, ideally, if Mountain of Smiling Bodies escapes, we stop it there. Knowing my luck, we are probably going to get an ordeal that's going to cause a lot of random clerk deaths. Plus is what it is, deal with it. I pray that is not the case. And that we can just get through this day with little to no problems. Oh, I do need to get someone with more than 4 ego gifts, so hang on. You have 2. You have nothing. You got 2. How many of Seihai got? Seihai's only got the soda. They put the chief in the soda. Most of the time you assume it's your worst enemy. Clowns, yeah. Clowns are pretty bad to run into as well. Yep, you've only got those. Oh, you've got 3 of them. Okay, you've got Letitia, Fragments from Somewhere, and Beak. Let's see. Glasses are considered eyes. Joshua, you do not have eyes yet. Okay. Joshua, just work with the all-round helper. You have an 8% chance of getting glasses. Just get glasses, mate. Daniel, you got to live. Congratulations. We're going to be sacrificing you next time. Alarin is the pain of the existence, yeah. Anything that can teleport is a major pawn in one side, yeah. Alarin is also the kind that needs you to get a normal work result. If not, it just instant breaches, right? That sounds like stupid annoying. Because I remember having to look it up and write down how it acts and whatnot for a video one time, but yeah. Yeah, that is stupid then. Yeah. Punishing bird has escaped. Yes, that is fine. It is indeed just punishing bird. You need not concern yourself with its peaks. All of its pecs. Thoughts on Parasite Tree? Well, we reset the memory repository once because of Parasite Tree, so what do you think? But we just really did not want to deal with that. Like, Parasite Tree at the same time as there was another thing that was like way too demanding at the same time, so we were just like, yeah, nah. And you can just fit in there, I guess. It's not going to kill you to sit in the shelter. Streaming currents. What were you? Attachment, repression, or instinct? Instinct's fine. Yeah, does sitting in the shelter do anything aside from, well, nothing else, I guess. Yeah. Huh. Can you just have someone, like, infinitely sit in the shelter? Immune to all forms of damage. However, this does not apply to damage caused by blah blah blah. Furthermore, subjects' HP and SP will slowly recover from the moment they enter the shelter. Nice. Excuse me? Excuse me, why? Wait, what the fuck is triggering this? Why is the silent orchestra suddenly deciding to... Well, everything's fucked up, I guess. Yep, everything is fucked up. Okay. Everyone, get your asses downstairs. We have bigger problems. Let me guess. Using this thing starts causing things to breach. No, Bahamut. Do not cause friendly fire. I think this is probably going to be a reset. Also, no, I did not indeed know about that, so, yeah. That's fantastic. Oh, that's someone else dead. How are we supposed to kill this thing? Or is this one of those let the rabbits handle it kind of affairs? Okay, yeah, everything's gone horribly wrong now. Oh, it just eats the body. Great, fantastic. Oh, it's on its third form again. Oh, jeez. Mountain and smiling bodies let a rabbits handle it kind of deal. I see. Amazing. Mountain is very easy to suppress if it doesn't eat any corpses. I see. I see. Understandable. Very, very understandable. Sweet Jesus. I think we can probably pull off the nothing there again. I think we can probably pull it off. That, or we'll try the Mountain of Smiling Bodies first. Actually, yeah, let's try the Mountain of Smiling Bodies first. Get someone to fuck up on it, and then, yeah. We can try and suppress them down there. Okay, that's a single funny comparison you've heard. Okay. There's worst crack addict on Tuesday. Uh-oh. Shelter's fine to use, as you can call it off whenever you want, I see. But by using it, everything goes fucking berserk. Is what I am gathering. Okay. Forget about shelters, things go berserk. It won't if attentive, I say. Don't let employees stay there for too long and everything will be fine. Shelter, make itself the safest place on Earth by making only it safe. Amazing. Can clerks casually not wander over? Thank you. Can clerks stop spawning in here? Okay. I see that Bahamut is causing too much distress. Way too much distress. Rather, I should just not let anyone use Magic Bullet. Period. Well, that was easy. That was so much easier. Wait, hang on, are you kidding me? That's all it took. Nothing there was so much more painful. And the silent orchestra is going to be by far the most painful. Yeah, we repoed the annoying tree. Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh no, that's a good thing? Okay. Thought we might have needed it for something. Guess not then. You could just send them into shelter repeatedly without consequence, I see. Fuck, now you want to play Lobcorp? Then just go play, mate. Go. Nothing stopping you. Morty and Daniel are both dead. Unfortunate. However, we have managed to kill the Preston Aleph. Okay, please tell me I'm allowed to do that over multiple different days and it doesn't need to be all in the same day. I will actually just cry if it needs to all be in the same day. Okay, Dragon has the red aura. The moment... No, just do not press the attachment button. That's just asking to die. It's the same day? What the fuck do you mean it's the same day? How the fuck are you supposed to do all that in the same day? Oh god. That's just terrible then. Get Blue Star probably fine. Yeah. Yeah. If it has to be in the same day, then there's no point continuing the day like this until we actually get around to it, because Silent Orchestra is our third option, and Silent Orchestra will just... Oh, Silent Orchestra is just gonna be terrible. Did we get a pink slime girl? Melting Love. At one point, it escaped and just no, basically. Oh wait. We could let Censored breach. How bad is fighting Censored? Like legit, how bad is fighting Censored? No? Oh. I see. Melting Love Rage because she was an easy kill target, I see. I am sorry, Piper. Oh, we probably should have refilled our bullets. Yeah, let's just do enough that we can refill our bullets first then. Doesn't matter how you guys get there. Just refill your bullets. We'll get our bullets refilled. Also, the person who had Melting Love was the Magic Bullet user. So they weren't team players anyway. I see. punishing bird has escaped. That is fine. God, how bad is censored to kill? Flip off was raised by 1, blah blah blah, must be random drawing. Immediately panicked when censored escaped. Employees at that level showed the same response. Okay. So do not let level 4s get nearby. Okay. But is it possible to kill this thing? If the answer is yes, if it bleeds, we can try. Very simple. If it bleeds, we can try. Otherwise, how hard is it to get 3 different Aleph to just kill each other? Is the question beyond that. White Knight 2 is possible to kill. I see. But does White Knight count as like... Wouldn't White Knight only count as 1 Aleph though? Just let them meet each other? I see. In that case, there might just be the solution of get a bunch of low-level employees all over the facility, then just get one guy to handle the shelter. Or one guy portrait, one guy shelter. Easy to kill, she weak to black damage, which a weapon hard counters her. I see. Counters herself. Be fantastic if that was the case. Slime monster that's weak to you throwing slime at her. Very unfortunate. That could have been a certain level disastrous if I didn't remember. But yes, we need that too. Okay. Finish the day and fish out melting love. There's a detail you love. You can see the Lobcorp teleporter in disciplinary. You can? Oh. Hey, Lamau. Oh, where? That is a good question. Love all the little touches like that. Yeah. I feel like this mission seems like one of the biggest possible roadblocks in this game. I feel like... Oh, wait. We completed the extraction team mission. Oh, I mean, we could just complete the day and get away with the extraction team one, but that should be easy. Those extraction... Well, that one should be easy comparison. comparison to the fuck around and find out that we're about to do. Okay, bye, good luck. Okay. The indeterminate void escaped. Okay. Oh. Oh. Wait, why did it... Shit. Shit, where is it? There it is. Oh, this might be day ending already. It does 60 damage. Okay, we don't want to touch that thing. Good lord, we do not want to touch that thing directly. Dragon, you might be the most suitable to touch this thing. Please don't. Huh. Immune? Oi. What the fuck do you mean immune? What do we beat you up with then? Beat you up with... Oh, okay. Seihai is the best one to deal with this thing then. Say I can just shoot it from behind. I think you guys are probably going to want to move out of the way. Yeah. The mountain's getting a good face. Yeah. Might be, might be. Seriously? How much HP does it even have? Did a guy just walk past? No problem? Yeah, a guy walked past, no problem. And we fucked up anyway. Right. Or did we? Slightly to the side. Oh, that's not great. No. You stay the fuck there. Ah, fuck. Oh, it's so over. You're just a liability, you know that, Bahamut? Bahamut, you are just a liability. The gift that keeps on giving. The horrid screaming does not help our case. It's third form. Nice. Magic bullet users specialize into solo cleaning jobs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. Wait, it doesn't eat the floating bodies. Amazing. Even Dragon didn't make it. Oh, you can't SP bullet someone already panicking. Rip. This can't get that much worse, can it? Oh, that's great. Fan-fucking-tastic. Yep, go figure. Uh-huh. Dragon broke out the silent orchestra as well. And everyone who's here is going through hell. Oh, are you breaking out censored too? You are indeed breaking out censored. Great. Ah, Christ. Maybe we should just take the route of letting the facility kill itself. Maybe that's the correct route. I hate the mountain of smiling bodies. It is not worth it, man. Yikes. Yes, yikes is correct. I don't think we have many... Oh, we do have 1 or 2 sane people left, surprisingly. Dragon is literally breaking everything out. Gotta love it. Could open up both censored and mountain at the same time. We can call the rabbits on both of them. Hey, Lamau. Instant terrify? Really? You didn't stand a chance? I mean... Hey, Sleepy. Give it a shot. Oh, Sleepy, holy. Since it hits you at 60% sanity just for looking at it. That is not factoring the babies. Oh, I see. Oh, what the? Some of you are appearing in Korean. Ah, everything going so horrifyingly wrong. Going so horrifically wrong that the game is now running at 20 frames. Oh, wait. Wait, the rabbits took out sensor. We can totally do this. Wait, this is totally doable all of a sudden. Well, yeah, if it wasn't for how dead almost my entire facility was, we could 100% just clear here. Oh, never mind. Ouch. Oh, Sleepy just exploded. Every single one of their agents are dead. Amazing. But okay, if Censored can straight up just die to the rabbits, Mountain of Smiling Bodies we can take care of, and Mimicry we can, provided the rabbits do enough damage to it, we can take care of. Then yeah, we can suppress 3 Aelifs in a day. However, I don't have that kind of energy right now, so I am going to call it quits for today. See if I end up with a video out tomorrow, or if it ends up being the day after. We'll see, we'll see. Anyhow, thanks for tuning in. We are ending off here. I have steak to cook.